Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl Tochi. So guys, something happened last week and I felt it was gonna be awesome coming to share with you guys. I would have done that last week, like I would have come to share the story right away, but I've just been sick. But I'm getting better. I'm just battling with a little catarrh, but I'll be fine. So sometime last week, I went to the market to get some stuffs. When I was done, I was coming back home. I was already about to board the bus back home when I saw a girl that was spanked on her ass by one of the bus drivers. See, I saw this girl walking on her own, generally walking on her own. She was entering the market, walking peacefully on her own. The next thing, this bus driver spanked this girl on her ass and called her sexy girl. Now, this girl turned with so much annoyance, slapped this man, and called him idiot. Hmm. I enjoyed that slap, so I decided to wait and watch. See, normal me, if I see people trying to quarrel or pick a fight in the market or bus stop or anywhere, I walk as fast as my legs can carry me. Like if it's in the bus, see, I drop. I just started like I just find my way out because stuffs like that usually end up worse than imagined. Like I had lots of those kind of encounter in Lagos. People trying to people fighting. I had lots of like those kind of encounter in Lagos, people fighting, quarreling, and it never ends well. It never ends well. So whenever I see people trying to fight or quarrel or anything, I just take my leave. But for some reasons unknown to me, I wanted to see how this one would end. So there was a lady selling bread by the side, so I decided to go buy bread so that I'll have a reason to stay longer because her shop is just like from her shop you can get a clearer view of what they're doing outside. So I pretended, not pretend shall, but I was not hungry for bread. Well, you know how market used to be now. You cannot come and enter somebody's shop. They want to come and sit down. When you never buy what the person is selling, or you want to come and block the person's shop. You have to patronize them so that they'll be happy to let you stay. There are just very few people who are that nice that will just want to let you stay in their shop where you never buy anything from them. So back to the story. So the driver slapped this girl back, and the next thing I heard was, "Look at this one. You should even be lucky that someone is touching your flag bomb bomb. You're not even that fine." Ah. Like I was trying to process it. That's something only a fool can say. Like you're trying to justify yourself that you touched someone inappropriately without their consent and you're still trying to prove yourself right. It was not making sense. None of it was making sense. Other drivers came out, they were insulting this girl, calling her prostitute, blah 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 blah. Why this whole shit was going on, the woman that was in her shop, she was just sitting next to me. And the next thing she said was, "Why this girl called the para like this now? Ordinary bomb bomb please come the spark." See, at that point, my chest started paining me. I was shocked. Like, I was too shocked. See, I was really trying to digest the crazy one the other bus driver said. Like, it wasn't making sense to me. And then hearing this one from a woman, jeez, I was so disgusted. See, I turned, I looked at her, and I had 1,001 things to say from my head. Like, I wanted to blow. Like, I really wanted to go insane. I wanted to use all the vulgar words in my head I could think of. But I remembered the normal saying of respect your elders no matter what. I just had to hold myself. The only thing I could hear myself say to her was, "I pity your children." See, at that point, I just stood up and I walked out without even having a clue of how the whole stuff ended. Now, this is what I have to say. I know I've heard lots of those stories of harassment. I've heard lots of those kind of stories of harassment in the markets, in the bus stops, and all. But the crazy part of it is that the blame still goes to the ladies who are victims of this mess. It's heartbreaking to know that there are men who are still shameless in their old age. It's even more heartbreaking to know that there are still some women who think so low. Take for instance, Lee that was sitting beside me, making that horrible kind of statement that the girl had no right to be angry. Imagine having 1,000 of that woman in the society. It means our boys would, like, they won't be raised well. They'll grow up to be ill-mannered. They'll grow up believing that they can do whatever they want to do with anybody they want to do it with and get away with it just like that. Like they'll grow up learning to just do what they want to do and get away with it. And then our girls will grow up learning how to accept anything done to them by any stranger as a joke and nothing serious. I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. Let us learn to raise our kids the right way so that they grow up learning how to treat and love other people right. You know, everything, see, in my own opinion, everything boils down to upbringing. Let's teach our girls how to always defend themselves. Even if their voices are not heard, it's okay. But just to always speak up for themselves. Let's teach our boys to know how to respect themselves. She's wearing short skirts. She's wearing something skimpy. She attracted you with her indecent dressing. That doesn't even make sense. Please learn to have self-control. Learn to always behave yourselves. Let's teach them that. What I know the next thing someone tell me now is that what was that girl wearing when she was even going to market? I'm sure it's what she wore that made that bus driver to think of spanking her ass. I know I would hear crazy stuff like that. But please let's teach our children the right things to do. I don't get it. Most times I really just get angry at all the stuff. Okay, so that's it for that. See, have you subscribed to my channel? You that is watching me talk right now, have you subscribed to my channel? See guys, if you should go and subscribe to my channel, it's touching me more. Just subscribe. That's the only way to encourage your baby girl. You know, that's the only way I can be encouraged when I keep seeing more subscribers. And I promise to keep up with my content. I promise not to do your vibes. Alright, bye.